It's the final game of the PLL regular season this afternoon from KC Stadium on the campus of SUNY Albany. It's Archers and Whipsnakes, and playoffs on the line for Archers. Whipsnakes already clinched coming into the weekend. There was a three-way tie for the last two playoff spots. Atlas won last night over Chaos, and earlier today, Redwoods won big over Chrome to clinch a playoff spot. But now the playoff scenario is simple. Archers win, they get in. A loss, and Atlas will get that final playoff spot. Brendan Burke, Ryan Boyle, Paul Burmeister on Albany's campus on a beautiful Sunday afternoon with temperatures in the mid-70s on the final day of the PLL regular season. And Stephen Kelly had the opening face-off and immediately lost it. And here is Marcus Holman. Out of North Carolina, Holman comes in. He sneaks it through the legs. Did he step in the crease, though? A conversation with the officials. It's a good goal. Deep into offensive territory for the first time here this afternoon. Matt Rambo scores! For the second week in a row, his first touch finds the back of the net. Eventually comes to Schreiber again. Cuccinello charging to the net and just rips it. Right across the body of Bernlohr and tucked inside the bar. Ambler moves it inside a 10 on the shot clock. Behind the back on the doorstep, Cuccinello, the finish. Picture-perfect ball movement for Archers, and Cuccinello has a pair early. And it's Schreiber in full speed. Schreiber driving hard down the alley, and he scores! Tom Schreiber with a full head of steam. Archers by 3. First 3 faceoffs of the game, he's won the last 3. Rambo, topside, and he scores! The defense was there, and Matt Rambo just fights through it for Whipsnakes. Connor Kelly got it to Drenner! That's a quick stick from Ryan Drenner to bring Whips within 1.
And he has one of these seemingly every game, Brendan.
Turned his head. Somehow Cuccinello manages to hang on to it. Schreiber hung up there. Moves away. And then he's stripped to the ball by Brett Schmidt. Continuing to push it, but credit Danny Ike for staying with it. Ball back to Archers. He won last night over Chaos. And a 2-point shot from Mike Chanachuk gives Whipsnakes the lead. The most dangerous 2-point threat.
Like, all right, let me go find a room and huddle up behind my NBC Sports Gold app. And then right now, it sounds like the Whips just scored.
Let's go upstairs for more on that goal. Paulie, stay here. We'll get back to you in a minute.
Now it's down for Reeves. Rambo on the doorstep for Connor Kelly. The feed from Rambo and the finish from Kelly on the power play. Rolls back, feeds it inside, and Drew Adams with his first save of the game is on Drew Snyder. By McMahon and Adams. Rambo steps out, rolls on McMahon, and Adams fights it off. What a start to Drew Adams' second half.
And that's what Adams brings to the table.
Feeds an open Sankey, cutting his Schreiber. They skip it over instead, and they score! Will Manning. And it's now a 1-goal game. Back at X. Rambo's pass to Hawes. Nice pickup, and Adams comes up with the save and then reach behind him to make sure it didn't. That's significant. Cuccinello, Schreiber from 2, and he scores! It took 3 seconds off the restart. A 2-pointer from Schreiber. Archers lead. Schreiber looking for it, finds it, and it's touched by Bernlohr, and that'll reset the shot clock. And then it's tucked in by Will Manning as he came out from behind the net. Archers by 2 here in the 4th. Back behind for Rambo. The feed and the finish. John Hawes. First goal in almost 22 minutes for Whipsnakes.
And it felt like pretty much an inevitability.
Faceoffs were a liability early in the season as Will Manning gives Archers back the 2-goal lead with a hat trick. Play behind for Rambo. Rambo takes McMahon around with shot clock winding down, and Adams stopped it anyway. That pass got through for Schreiber, and he's on the run. Schreiber scores! That may just do it. Tom Schreiber gives Archers a 3-goal lead. By Adams, 8 saves today. Archers trailed 7-4 at halftime, and they outscore Whipsnakes 7-1 in the second half, and they are headed to the playoffs. All the teams that needed to win this weekend won, and it still wasn't good enough for Atlas to get in the playoffs as Archers knocked them out with their win here today. Final score, 11-8. Archers win it and clinch a playoff spot. Go to NBCSports.com for a full recap of all PLL games. And you can catch the postseason in 2 weeks. Friday, September 6th on NBCSN at 7 Eastern. And on Saturday, September 7th, check out NBC Sports Gold at 3 p.m. And then NBCSN at 6. Coming up next, NBCSN is Racer TV. For Ryan Boyle, Paul Burmhurster, and our entire crew, I'm Brendan Burke. Thank you for watching the PLL.